Hi, I'm Katie Walker, Senior Outreach and Engagement Coordinator, and welcome to the Live Green in Plano Buzz, your source for all things sustainable in Plano. Each month, we bring you news and resources from the City of Plano's Sustainability Division, everything you need to live green in Plano. This month, we start with some tips to get your green thumb on. Whether you have a bitty balcony or a big backyard, container gardening is for everyone. You can grow edible and ornamental plants in pots, often in small spots, with adequate light, nutrient-rich soil, and wise watering. I'm here with Joseph Farmer, Senior Garden and Landscape Coordinator, who has some excellent advice on designing and caring for container gardens with success. Hi, Joseph. So tell me about this container garden we have here.
Hey Katie. So this is a very simple design for container gardens. It has 3 different plants. This does very well in our summer heat that we have around here, but this one does very well with being in a shaded area like a patio. So we have 3 different plants. We have up top is caladiums, and we have some vinca in the middle, and some creeping rosemary. So our caladiums are going to be more of our thriller. They're going to be the star of the show, pretty much. Our fillers is the vinca. A lot of people know it as periwinkle. Right now they're kind of small, but whenever they fill in, all of this will fill in. That's why we call it the filler. And then we have our spiller. And our creeping rosemary is literally spilling off the side of the pot, and it will give it more of a finished look.
It's beautiful, and that's a really helpful guide for knowing how to select the right plants for your container garden and make it look great. Now, you said that this one would do especially well on a shaded patio and not so much in full sun. It's really important when designing a container garden to choose plants that have similar light and water requirements. Is that right?
That's right. And because if you have plants that do not have similar requirements, you're going to have some of them struggle and some of them are going to thrive. And so what I do whenever I am working on my watering needs, I use a moisture meter. And you can get this at any of your favorite places where you purchase plants.
Excellent. That's a really great tool. Can you give us a demonstration of how it works on this container garden?
Absolutely. So what I do is I insert the probe into the soil, but I want to make sure that I go down far enough into the soil where the roots are, because that's where the plant absorbs water. And we'll take a look at it here. So right now it shows wet. That's fantastic. If it showed dry, if the moisture meter was reading dry, we would want to add water at that point. But if, according to this moisture meter, it says moist or wet, we want to wait. Watering is not necessary.
That's great to know, and that'll help us keep from wasting water this summer, which is so important. So moisture meter is an excellent tool, whether you're using it for your container garden or for your lawn, anywhere that will require supplemental watering. This is the best tool that you can use. Joseph, I know there's a great upcoming opportunity for learning more, especially about container gardening. Whether you have a big backyard for lots of pots or a small balcony, where can they learn more?
So on Saturday, August the 23rd, at the Plano Environmental Education Center, we're going to be teaching a free class on container gardening.
Awesome. Well, I, for one, am looking forward to it. I'm a huge container gardening fan, so I will be there with you, and looking forward to learn all these beautiful designs and so much more. And if you want to register for the container gardening class, be sure to visit share.plano.gov/LGIP to save your spot. And speaking of the Plano Environmental Education Center, we have some exciting new programs coming up just for grown-ups. Love is in the air, or is that the aroma of fresh garden herbs and berries? It's both at our date night in the dirt on Thursday, August 28th. Grab your special someone or your bestie and join us for a delightful evening of sips, sights, and strolls around the demonstration garden. We'll mix mocktails using delicious, easy-to-grow ingredients and share tips and tricks for growing them with success at home. Then we have sunrise meditation and mockmosas on Saturday, September 6th, and sunset meditation and mocktails on Thursday, September 11th. Begin or end your day with 45 minutes of guided meditation in the demonstration garden. Then sip fresh mockmosas or mocktails, respectively, while you soak up gardening tips and tricks. To learn more and register for these free programs, visit share.plano.gov/LGIP. Now, it's time for our last segment, Recycle Right Wrap-Up. Michael, take it away.
Hello, Plano! Michael Thibodeau here, your Senior Waste Reduction Coordinator, and today I'm going to talk to you about plastics. Now, I know what you're thinking. Everywhere you look, there's plastic. Today, the numbers you need to know are 1, 2, and 5. Only plastics labeled 1, 2, or 5 belong in your cart. Before you toss them in, make sure they're empty, clean, and dry. This helps keep your cart clean and odor-free. Plus, by only recycling the correct plastics, you help keep the machines at the Plano Recycling Center running right. Here are some examples of plastics we accept. Your number 1 plastics could hold water, or they could be containers. Now make sure that you put the cap on and leave it uncrushed. Number 2 is plastic number 2. This kind of plastic usually holds some kind of liquid or some kind of detergent. Again, make sure empty, clean, dry, and uncrushed. And last but certainly not least, plastics number 5. Again, could hold some food item or some kind of liquid from a restaurant or establishment. No bag required. That looks like I'm out of time. For more information on recycling right inside and outside the cart, please visit plano.gov/recycling. That's plano.gov/recycling. We'll see you next time.
And finally, we'd like to congratulate our Do the Right Thing photo contest winners as voted on by you. Plano's cutest pups are Dino, submitted by Sabrina D., Henry, submitted by Clinton J., and Murphy, submitted by Kathy R. All this cuteness is for an important cause, scooping the poop to protect public health, water quality, and bottoms of shoes all over Plano. Thanks to all the pet parents out there for doing the right thing and to those who participated in the photo contest. We'll see you soon for the next edition of the Live Green in Plano Buzz. Until then, follow us on Facebook at Live Green in Plano and subscribe to our monthly e-newsletter at livegreeninplano.com to stay in the know.